I want to make sure that we're respectful of everyone's time. So as you just heard, we're going to record this meeting. Little housekeeping. This is just a general, like a normal Zoom meeting. So just ask everyone to mute unless you're talking, and that's probably going to be mainly Jeff and I. So, but appreciate everyone being here. So I'm Matt West. I'm the president of the board of Running USA. I'm also CEO of DMS Esports. We're an event management company in Boston, if you don't know me, but welcome to everyone who doesn't. I think I know pretty much everyone here, but glad to have you here. This annual meeting is something that we do annually as a report out to our membership based on what we've done. Jeff and I really touched a lot of these items during our presentation at conference this year, but this is just an update. We will also be sending out some financial information a little later on. We're just at the close of our fiscal year, and so still need a little bit of time to review and whatnot, but really excited to have everyone here today. The format will be Jeff has a presentation that he'll run through, and then we'll open it up for some questions. And I think all of the staff are here, and I just want to recognize the staff, Christine, Leah, and Ethan, for all of their hard work. They work tirelessly to bring us together as an organization and as an industry, and really make running what it is. So thank you to you three for all that you do. And huge shout out to Christine for knocking it out of the park with her Boston activation this year. For those of you who weren't in Boston, we had a reception at Dillon's that had almost 100 people, and really awesome networking time to be able to bring the industry together. So thanks, Christine, for all of your hard work on that, amongst other things. So, all right, I'm going to turn it over to Jeff. So sorry, the format will be Jeff will have a little bit of a presentation. We'll open it up for Q&A, and then I'm just going to wrap it up with some wrap-up comments. But Jeff, turn it over to you.
Yeah, and by the way, if you have questions as I'm talking, feel free to put them in the chat, and I will answer them or ignore them as appropriate. First, to let everybody know our mission. Our mission at Running USA is to strengthen and grow the endurance industry worldwide by providing education, advocacy, and development resources. And our vision is to have a unified endurance industry in which all organizations worldwide utilize best practices to grow participation and improve health and fitness for the world. Now, what this brings are three key pillars that define what we do all the time. Number one is education, which includes networking and professional development. Second is membership benefits and membership development. And then third is advocacy. And I put that in gray because that is an element. It came up, we developed this during the COVID pandemic, and where we were really leaning in on advocacy. And it's one thing that we want to work more on, but we're really focusing on the first two right now. With that in mind, as Matt said, these are the people, they are definitely fighting well above their weight class. Christine, Leah, and Ethan, and making so much happen with a group of, call it 3 1/4, where I'll be the quarter. Speaking of that, I'm the acting ED right now. There's an executive director search that is commencing in May, and a new ED is expected by July. So you're going to start seeing some calls for, resumes and applications for EDs. And board of directors time. So every July, for the most part, some people term off the board of directors. We are opening up application submissions from May 1st through 15th. There'll be up to 10 seats that will be filled. And so if any of you are interested in the board, if you know people that are interested in the board, you're going to see notifications for this. And please, there'll be a link in our newsletter. please submit. Now, what I want to do is go through the pillars and just give you an update of what we're doing and how we're doing it. And I'll start with education. There are 4 elements in education in terms of what we're doing. One is conferences, live training, and there's digital forums, which are mostly presentations, webinars, trends and analysis, which is our research group, and then career development, which is content. So let me tell you what we're doing in each of these. First of all, conference, you all know the conference, I tell you, I've been coming to the conference for maybe 12 years, 13 years. I thought this past year was the best. And I think next year is going to be better. So registration's open. It's taking place in Orlando in conjunction with the Olympic trials. Sponsorship opportunities are open, speaker applications are open, and the expo for vendors to sign up will be open shortly. So if you have ideas you want to speak, please do submit that, register now, and there will be special opportunities coming up. We're working with John Hughes, Track Shack, and USA Track and Field for special opportunities with the Olympic trials there. You're not going to want to miss this conference. The series, formerly known as Accelerator, we are considering a reboot and a reformat and a rename and a repartner. So there's more info on that is forthcoming. Christine is really diving in and exploring what and if we do more on this. Now, in terms of presentations, we had 2 presentations recently. Nina from Festival Foods did an awesome presentation about sponsorship on March 23rd. And Dave from Race Roster did an equally awesome presentation on marketing trends. If you missed both of those, too bad for you. Log in to the website. You can see recordings, and it is well worth your time. We had 150 people registered for sponsorship. We had close to 350 people registered for marketing trends. There is clearly an appetite for this. So we are also continuing to explore what other things we can do to help educate. Research-wise, if you haven't gotten the Gen Z report, it's on the website. Log in, you can buy it there, or if you're a foundation or a contributing member, you get it for free. If you're a standard member, you get a heavy discount. And it's good stuff about what this younger generation is doing and how to attract them to your events and how to talk to them. In terms of research this year, we'll be doing the Global Runner Survey that is expected to come out in summer. We do that every year. Every 2 years, we do the event management study, and we're scheduling that for autumn. And then there will be 1 or 2 more reports. Winter one is TBD. We really liked having the Gen Z report at conference. So we're looking at what type of report we can do that can make a meaningful impact at conference. So the last 2 timing are a little flexible, but so you know, this is what we're working on. Again, we're open to ideas. We want to make sure that whatever we do has the most impact for our members and the industry. Content-wise, this is a significant focus for us, and Leah is working her butt off and kicking butt with this one. There are 4 pillars of what we're doing with our content strategy, and that's about being consistent, relevant, beneficial, and actionable. So helping everybody do their job better on a consistent and actionable basis. Let me show you so you guys get a sneak peek of what our new content hub is like. This is what it will look like. Very much so. And We have videos, articles, infographics. It's broken down into trending, the latest ones, items for you, categories, and we're going really deep into this. And so you're going to see a lot of promotion around the content. We want to get you in here and get your feedback and make sure that what we are delivering is relevant and helpful to you in your job. Incidentally, Lonnie reminded me that this is a required meeting, so we have to call it to order. So I call it to order back when Matt said, hello, the meeting's in session. What we are doing with the Content Hub is every month we're going to have a focus and then go deep into that focus. In May, we are working on business best practices for smaller events. It's a lot of finance, like how to create a P&L for a small event, and what are the key elements of financial management that small events need to know about. We've got plans for future months, but again, this is about making sure you guys have the content you need. So if there's areas that you want to have a deeper dive in, let us know. Ethan's the person to talk to about this. Ethan@runningusa.org. Please let him know what areas will help you and your company grow. And we go to membership. Speaking of Ethan. So the current membership breakdown as of yesterday is this. We have 26 contributing, 13 foundation, and a whole bunch of standard members. We're continuing to increase membership. Ethan's doing a great job with that. Our membership continues to be mostly event owners and event operators, which is what we want. That's our core stakeholders, and then it breaks down with a bunch of people. We have 4 people that have no value whatsoever. I think that's probably me and Matt in there. And so we continue to have a long breadth of types of companies, but focus on the events. And so our most popular benefits right now are music licensing and insurance, by far. But there's a bunch of benefits you guys may not know about and may not be using. First of all, Working Advantage. I'm pretty sure that I am the heaviest user of Working Advantage in Running USA. Working Advantage is awesome if you guys don't know it. It is discounts galore and stuff. For instance, my wife took my daughter and a couple of her friends to see Super Mario last week. And through Working Advantage, it's 40 or 60% off tickets, something like that. Like food, entertainment, you name it. It's huge discounts there. You get that by being a Run USA member. Use it. Hotel Planner, again, huge discounts personally and professionally. So they can help you with your hotels for your events, but they can also give you ticket discounts while you're traveling. So again, another huge benefit here. For those who are using Constant Contact, if you're not using our discount, you need to activate that. And then our press releases. The people who know the power of our press releases use it all the time. I strongly suggest that if you haven't put a press release through our system and you're a member, it gets to a lot of people. It builds your awareness. It's one of the most popular benefits. Incidentally, Hotel Planner too can do microsites for you. They can build out microsites and have revenue sharing. So if you don't have hotel relationships for your events, that's your partner right there. Costs you nothing, and you'll make more money out of it. Things we're exploring for this year in terms of membership, we're looking at potentially pricing for smaller event companies. We're looking at enhanced benefits for vendors, and we got a couple in the pipeline. couple ideas in the pipeline as well as additional benefits for event organizers. And again, a couple of those in the pipeline as well. If you have any questions or suggestions about benefits, Ethan's hair is longer and his beard is heavier now, but it's still the same guy. So reach out to him if you haven't talked to him already. Please do. We'd love to hear your feedback. It means a lot for us. Lastly, giving. So we had a great response for our scholarships in 2023. We're going to be doing scholarships again for our conference in 2024. And there will be other opportunities for giving. It really means a lot to us to help support these initiatives and helps us a lot. So I thank you in advance for considering helping us out there. That's all I. Ooh, just in time for the dog barking. Any questions? Raise hand or put it in chat. Staff, did I miss anything?
I would say on the membership benefits too, don't forget about that $200 off your conference registration benefit.
Ah, yes. Huge. Thank you.
Jeff, Lonnie had a question about financials.
So we don't have financials finished yet. I could tell you that it was fairly rough year for us. In general, we generated about 850K in revenue, which is about, it's up from the previous years, but it's down about 15% from pre-COVID. The expenses, we are still trying to finalize, but we are showing a loss this year. And what we're going to do is have a follow-up, either a webinar or a kind of year in review that gives more details on where that is.
Lonnie always on the financials. I appreciate that. Anyone else? Any other questions for Jeff or the staff? We don't want you to remove yourself, Lonnie. Keep us honest. There are a number of board members on as well. Any questions for the board? Okay. Well, I'm just going to wrap up then. So this was my last act as the president of Running USA. It's been 7 years that I've been on the board, and 2 as president. So I appreciate all the confidence that all of you have given me over that time. Certainly want to thank the staff, in particular, Christine and Leah, for all that they've done to make this an amazing organization and all the work they put in. Huge thanks to Kyle McLaughlin, Tanner Bell, who have been the vice presidents while I've served. And then, of course, I couldn't do this without Lonnie and Jeff Matlow. Jeff is not only a friend, but also a mentor. So Jeff, appreciate all that you've given me and the organization. It's not lost on me that the leadership of this organization doesn't represent who we want to be, nor who we need to be as an industry in terms of diversity. I urge the next phase of both through our ED search and the board recruitment to be more diverse and inclusive of all people. And I think that's the future of our industry, is a much more diverse and welcoming industry. So I'll leave you with that, but thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you giving us 21 minutes of your time and all that you contribute to Running USA. Thanks.
Thank you, Matt, and meeting adjourned.
You want a motion to adjourn?
Somebody second.
Ryan Lively motion.
Second.
Done.
Second. Great. Thanks.
Have a great day, everybody.